All right, so today we are talking about a pretty huge topic, how to not regret your life. And it turns out it might actually be easier than you think. It's not about finding some perfect, pre-written plan. It's about something way more hands-on. So let's dive in. I mean, think about it. Does it ever just feel completely overwhelming? You've got YouTube gurus, best-selling books, all these people telling you exactly how to live the right way. But here's the real question. Does any of that advice actually stick?
This quote right here, it just nails the problem perfectly. Trying to just listen to someone else's life advice, it's like learning to tie a tie by watching somebody else do it face to face, right? Everything is backwards, their hands are moving too fast, and you can't see the little details that actually make it work. It doesn't translate.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? You can't learn life from a manual. You've got to actually do it. Just like that tie, you have to fumble with it yourself, get it wrong a few times, get your hands dirty. That's how you get better at living.
So let's really dig into the core problem with all this life advice.
Okay, so think of it this way. On one hand, you can just exist, kind of wait around for some big answer to magically appear. Or you can start doing more life. What does that mean? It means getting out there, go places, meet people, do stuff. It's like you're filling up this imaginary life progress bar. And the more you fill it, the faster you'll figure things out compared to someone who's just waiting. All right, now for the big one, the piece of advice we hear all the time. Should you follow your dreams? This phrase, it's a double-edged sword. It can be incredible advice, or it can be truly terrible advice. For one person, it's the push they need to do something amazing. For another, it could be a roadmap to disappointment. It's definitely not one size fits all. Okay, check out this example. Let's say you're 5'8", and your absolute dream is to play in the NBA. That's the dream path. The odds are like 1 in a million. You're risking injury, you're sacrificing a stable income. Now, on the other hand, what if you're also ridiculously good at physics? That's the skill path. If you follow that, you have a really, really high chance of having a stable, happy, successful life. It might not be the dream, but it's a much safer bet. And here's the thing, nobody can tell you where you fall on this line. That is 100% your job. You have to look at your life, your skills, your dreams, and figure it out for yourself. Where are you? So this brings us right back to that core idea, the do more life principle. And honestly, there's one story that illustrates this better than anything else. Let me tell you about Randy Pouch. He was a computer science professor who got diagnosed with terminal cancer. He gave this now famous speech called The Last Lecture. But here's the thing, it wasn't really about dying. It was all about how to live, and specifically how he achieved his childhood dreams. And how many dreams did he have on his childhood list? Just 6. And get this, these dreams were all over the place. I mean, one was to experience zero gravity. Another was to play in the NFL. One was literally impossible, to be Captain Kirk. And then you had something as simple as winning one of those giant stuffed animals at the carnival. And the most incredible part, he found a way to do every single one of them. And this is the huge lesson he shared. Achieving stuff early in your life teaches you how to achieve more stuff later. It's like a skill you build. Every little win, no matter how small, creates momentum. It makes you better at hitting the next goal and the one after that. So this whole idea of doing more also really helps tackle one of the biggest anxieties we all face, the pressure to pick a single career path. Yeah, you know that fear, right? The feeling that you have to pick one thing by age 25, and then boom, you're locked into this simulation until you retire. It's a terrifying thought. But the reality is, that's just not how life works. You're not on a single railroad track. You can absolutely be a doctor with a ton of student debt and decide to start making YouTube videos on the weekend. One thing doesn't erase the other. You can do both. So the trick is to stop asking that huge, paralyzing question. What should I do with my life? Instead, try asking this. Of all the possible things I could do today, what do I want to do? It's so much more manageable. Looking for a simple 2-step life guide is kind of like that old how to draw an owl meme. Step 1, draw 2 circles. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl. It's funny because it's true, life is all that messy, complicated stuff in the middle. You can't just boil it down to 2 easy steps. Okay, so if there's no magic formula, what can we actually do?
Well, it boils down to two really simple habits, and they're both about taking care of your future self. Just these two things, and they might seem totally random, but trust me, there's a really important idea connecting them. So, habit number 1, floss and wear sunscreen. Look, this isn't really about your teeth or your skin today. It's about a much bigger idea. It's about treating the you that's going to exist in 30, 40, or 50 years like a real person, a person who you're responsible for. You're doing them a huge favor and they will thank you for it. And the second habit is keeping an ongoing memoir. Now, this is not a diary where you write down your feelings every day, because let's be honest, who actually sticks with that? No, this is way simpler. It's just a log, a record of the significant things you do and the things that happen to you. It's proof that you're filling up that life progress bar we talked about. So let's just wrap it all up with this. Forget about finding the perfect map or stressing over some 5-year plan. The real question is much simpler, and it's for right now. What is one thing, just one, that you can do today to start filling up your life's progress bar?